Okay, yeah, we can just like kind of get into it. First song is Moonlight. All right, so my thoughts on this song, I really love it. I think it's like a nice light moment, something that's like really refreshing to listen to. So I appreciate that about it. I think the vocals are wonderful to listen to as well. So I appreciate the vocals on this song. I really like the production. I think it kind of complements everything nicely. I think it's just, a gorgeous piece. I love the ending as well. And the vocals genuinely, all across the song are great, but especially at the ending. I just think it's a tasteful piece, a nice opener. I know the album was almost called Moonlight, so that's some food for thought. But yeah, stunning overall. I really like it.
Yeah, I love the song too. It's a great way to open the album. Like, definitely top two album openers for me, in my personal opinion, for Ariana. Like, it's just I love the slow little violin, heavy track. Just with her like heavenly vocals, it's just like come through with Ponytail. I just love it. Love the lyrics. Love how lovey dovey it is. And yeah, it's just what a great way to start a pop album.
Well, for me, I this is in my top 10 when it comes to Ariana because this is number 3 on my list. I love this song. It's so romantic. Gets you in your feelings about your significant other. Like, it's just so cute and adorable. Like, and this make me think about my crushes. It's so it's so adorable. But yeah, this is in my top 3. I mean it's top 10, but it's number 3.
We love to see it. All right, next up, we'll do the title track, Dangerous Woman. All right, so my thoughts on the song. I think it's a good track, but honestly, I've gotten like very tired of it. I think it's just like been played a lot. I've heard it a fair amount of times, just listening to it. So I appreciate it for what it is. I respect the vocal gymnastics, but for me, I'm just like kind of over it. So most of the time I do skip it, but I think it's a good track for what it's worth.
Yeah, I definitely like the song. I definitely enjoy it. Like, I definitely think it's a pretty good song. Is it one of her best hits on that in her catalog? No. Is it like one of her best songs in the album? No, but I do love the vocal delivery. I love it's so crazy how like difficult like the climax is. Not only because of like how high like she goes in the climax, but also like the stamina that it takes to hit the notes. Like now there's little time for room to breathe. So it's just crazy. But I do love the little slow, it's not very slow sound, but I guess more of an edgy sound you could say. And yeah, it's a nice way to like kick off the album. And yeah, the aesthetics during this era were really nice. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
My thoughts on it. I agree with Anastasia. At first, I adored this song, but the more and more they played it, the more I got sick of it. The vocals are fantastic. I'm not saying that she didn't eat on this song, because she did. The more and more they played it, the more I got sick of it. So this is not even on my playlist as my favorite, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I get you. Yeah, it's a nice vocal showcase, but there's just better songs in the album, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's like this song is a good song, but I don't rank it that high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
when we get farther along in the album, I'll tell you what's my favorite song. Continue.
All right. Next up is going to be track 3, Be Alright. All right, so my thoughts on this song is actually one of my favorite songs on the album. I really appreciate the message of kind of just like resilience, like we've been through all these different things, but in the end, we're going to be all right. And sometimes you just like need that because like whenever you're like struggling and like you're really going through it, sometimes it just looks like, you're not going to make it through, and you can lose hope. So sometimes, you just need to be reminded that whatever it is, you'll make it through there. I love her vocals on there. I love how the song progresses. I love the production. I love the lyrics. So yeah, this is a jam for me, a nice little light track, and it's aged decently for me. I really do like this one. I like the choreo whenever she does it live. It's a good moment, so definitely one of my faves.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the song. I don't know how high I'd rank it, but I'd say pretty high. Like, it's a really good song. Like, I really love the, upbeat, production. Like, it really keeps you on your feet the whole time. And I love the message and how optimistic it's like, despite certain obstacles that are in your life, like, you'll be okay. Like, just keep, your head up. Like, I just love how it's become an anthem for like people, during hard times. Like, especially when like Ariana Grande would perform this for like, like the march for like, gun like reform. Like when, like for those that don't know, there back in like early 2018, there was a school shooting at some sort of Florida high school. I forget. I think it was Parkland High School in Florida, and like it was crazy like how many students and like students' lives were lost that day. It was so sad. And like it's so crazy 5 years later that there's been no action done for gun reform. But yeah, back to I was saying like Ariana Grande, would perform it at like March for Our Lives like event. She would perform the song, and it would become such a comforting, healing song for those who were affected by the event and by gun violence in general or any other like traumatic event, especially for the Manchester like victims. They would find comfort in this song too. And if I'm not mistaken, like someone educate me if I'm wrong, I think she might have performed it at We Are One Manchester as well. Yeah, but it's just I love that the song is
Uh,
there for like everyone during the hard times, and it's been
I
there for me
think
in my
I
hard
so.
appreciate
times.
her
I
using like her platform for, to talk about, gun violence and stuff and like reform. Like that's very, very important. Like, getting like to be that big of a star and like using it for like good causes like that, and being politically active, for causes like that, that definitely means a lot. So I will say I appreciate that.
My take on it, I'm just gonna. I think she performed it on at that concert. I have to look, but my take on this song, please don't hate me for it. I love the song, but like it's not my favorite.
And that's okay. Sometimes we have our favorites and are some that are less of our favorites, but it's all good.
And some people will kill me for this, but it's not my favorites. Like the vocals are fantastic, but it's like I always skip this. Sometimes I'll listen to it, but sometimes I just can't. And that's just like I said, when we get farther and farther in this album, you'll see which ones are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, we all have ones that like we gravitate more towards, so it's really all just, difference of opinion, I will say. Now we're going on to track number 4, Into You. So the fact that this wasn't number 1 for 87 weeks, where did we go wrong as a country? Where did we go wrong? Because like what she did, like she really slid. Like this is like moments, pop perfection. I love her vocals on here. It was kind of like a sensual vibe, like with the vocals. I like the lyrics. I love the bridge, especially the way that her vocals progress on the bridge and just all the way throughout the song. The production, just like a perfect pop moment, great moment on this record. This song deserves everything. And anyone who doesn't agree, well, we shouldn't know each other because how can you listen to this song and not think it's one of the best on the album? That concerns me.
Yes, oh my god, similar thoughts to Anastasia. Like one of the best singles, actually the best single released from the album. Like it was so criminal that it only reached number 13 on the Hot 100. Remind y'all, number 13, not even a top 10
Yeah, it
or
should have
top
been top
5
5 at
peak.
least, like BFFR and like.
Like honestly, and the fact it didn't, it really shows you that certain peak positions don't always mean it's equal to that of amount of a hit. Like if that makes sense. Like okay, if something goes number
Yes,
one, it
yeah.
doesn't
There's so many number
automatically get a
1
hit.
songs that are like forgettable that nobody knows. So many songs that were number 2 that like are more known than a number 1 song, a top 10 song, which can be like the most successful song of our artist's career next to a number 2 song. So it really doesn't. It doesn't matter as much as people would think. It's interesting. I'll say that.
Exactly. So it's just like wow, like but yeah, but definitely it would have been interesting to see it be, had a higher position. But besides that, like such an anthemic song, like I just love how sexy and flirty the track is. It's just nice little feel, nice little up tempo feel. And it's definitely a song for the girls and gays. Like honestly, she made this song for the girls and gays to have fun at the club and really have the time of their lives because Ariana really said, women's rights and gay rights all in one.
I agree with you, brother, darling. Like, this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. I have this on my playlist of my favorite Ariana songs. So the thing I like about this song is, yeah, it's playful, sexy, adorable. The music video is so adorable and like so relatable at the same time. When you love somebody or like and you know they love you back, you just want to have fun with them. and tease them, and just it's so cute. I just love her vocals and everything. It's just she just ate with that. So good job. It's better than shall I say, it's better than Dangerous Woman.
Oh, we can say
Yeah,
that.
definitely agreed upon. This should have been the Supreme. This should have been the Supreme, you
Yeah.
know?
Like this should have been the lead
That's how I
single.
feel.
Hi, Crystal. Let Crystal
I yeah,
say.
I
Oh yeah,
already
I
did.
give
Yeah,
her
I already
speaker
did. She
class.
said she's not familiar with Ariana, but figures that she would listen. So we
Okay.
appreciate you
Okay,
for
that's
coming
fair.
on, Crystal.
Thank you, and I'm so
Icon.
happy to have you here, Crystal.
Yes. Fellow Scorpio,
Icon,
we love to
legend, you
see it.
are.
All right, next on, we'll move on to track number 5, Side to Side, featuring Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
All right, so my thoughts on this song. I think it took me years before I like realized what it was about. Like I didn't get it. Like I guess I just didn't think about it too deeply. But then I got it. I was like, "Oh, that's what it's about." But we move. Vocals 8, features good. Um I just don't really listen to the song that much, honestly, because like again, this one just got tired for me. Like I listened to it a lot. Like I used to be like, this was like one of my faves. I would like always play it. And then I just got really, really, really tired of it. Even when I hear it now, I'm just like, not my moment. So like objectively it's good. I just never really feel, that much in the mood to play it. But it's a good moment, I'll say that.
Yeah, same. I do like this song. I really do. It's just I don't revisit it so much anymore because it's just like it's got overplayed, especially when it used to be like really popular. Because I heard it everywhere. Like you could not escape, any place in the country, or the world without hearing side to side. Like, of course, at the time it felt so good, but once like you would escape, you're like, damn, like I don't want to listen to it for a while. Like, but yeah, objectively speaking, it's a really good song. Really nice production. Like really like clever lyrics. It's a fun song overall. Like, that's what I gotta say.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. They played this song out more. Like, I'm serious. I used to love this
It's giving
song.
Bang Bang. They
I
played Bang Bang out too. I cannot do that song no more
Oh
either.
my god, I
Even
cannot
Ariana
tolerate to
doesn't like
listen
that
to
song
Bang
anymore.
Bang.
I'm like, yes, because y'all played it
Yeah,
everywhere. Like I can't do it anymore. Like
really.
skip,
they
skip,
make
skip.
they, they make a person sick of a song. But luckily, I don't get sick of Mariah's song. But we're not talking about Mariah. But I used to love this song. I used to play it all the time. Now I just skip it. Like I play it every once in a while. It's on my music on iTunes. I play it, but I don't really visit it that much. Especially, I used to hate the Nicki Minaj part.
You didn't like her verse. I mean, I thought her verse was good. To be fair,
At
No, I
the
first,
thought the
verse is
verse is
good.
good.
at
Yeah.
first,
But did it feel like a grower for you?
at first, I didn't like it. It had to grow on me. But
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
fair.
yeah, I like it now. But now this song is just out the window for me.
Yeah, and that's okay. It's out the window for all of us because it's just like, yeah, like great for its time. But now it's like, oh, we got
Stop
other better songs.
ruining a song. Please stop ruining a
Yeah, there's
song.
a lot
I
of
know
stuff
it's like
I've liked, but then just because it gets overplayed, I'm like, oh, this is not my moment.
I know, because there's
Yeah.
always pros and cons to a song, a really good song being popular. Great, but benefits. Obviously, the song gets exposure, it gets played everywhere, and people know about it, so that way they can give the song the love and
This song
attention.
got
But
played more than the
yes,
second
but then the con is,
one.
the con of a song getting really popular is that it can get overexposed. It can get
Yeah.
exposed too quickly and get really big too
Yes,
quickly,
and
and
then
then
you
fizzle
just
out
get
once it's
tired of
over.
hearing it. Just like it's an
This
earworm
song
in a bad way.
got
Yeah.
this song got played more than Into You. And I swear to God,
NTU
if they
never
would
really
have put
got what it deserved. NTU got too
no,
little. Dangerous Woman got too much, and that's the problem. Like,
Yes.
but she looked adorable in that video, sexy as hell. But no, they played it out. Like they played the whole song out with Dangerous Woman and Side to Side.
all right, now on to track number 6, "Let Me Love You" featuring Lil Wayne. Hey, Cozy, we're just talking about "Let Me Love You" by Ariana Grande featuring Lil Wayne. enough, thank God. I mean, people have said this about Ariana's music, but they said basically like Ariana is great at making music for the time. Like you listen back to Ariana's albums, you can tell exactly what year that it was made of. And this particular, with this record and some other records on the album we'll touch on later, like it definitely was giving 2016, and not in a good way. It's all right. I can listen to it. Lil Wayne's diverse. I was never, not really my jam. So if I do listen to it, I listen to the first half and then I skip and then I move on about my day. But kind of like, I don't know, filler to me. Like I don't really feel like very inclined to listen to it, honestly.
I like this song. I wouldn't say I rank it high. It definitely song that definitely ranks lower on the album, but it's definitely for me not a bad song. I like it. Do I think Wayne is necessary looking back 7 years later? No, I wouldn't deem him a necessary part of the song. Like we could do without him. I don't know, find a way to have a different rapper, have it be a solo. But yeah, but for what it is, I can appreciate the song. And yeah, like it's a cute little fun flirty song.
For me, I want to throw up because I don't like Lil Wayne.
Now you want to throw up. That's crazy.
I'm sorry because I love her parts in it, but it's like no, I can't deal with this song. I tried to sit and listen to it, do a hard listen. A hard listen. I tried to picture him not in the song, but it's hard.
Now you try to picture him not in the song. All you have to do is skip past his verse. Like that's it.
I
Like
do now. I do now. But it's not my favorite, but I don't mind listening to it, but I just have to skip his part. I'm sorry, Cozy.
yeah, what you got, Cozy? I want to hear what you're thinking.
Ariana, my little mama, goodbye to the good girl. Ah, yes, I love this song. I really like this song because it really was like it wasn't a turn of events for Ariana because she had been singing about like sexy shit since like really the first album, but she was being bubblegum about it. But then like the second album, she really like still was dipping in the pond. But by that third album, my
Yeah, this was
everything.
the good girl gone bad.
Period. Period.
Yeah,
Period. Period.
yeah, that's what this was for
And
her.
for me,
It
it
was.
was very, very, very nice. Like I liked how she was still very much like mainstream pop, but it definitely gave you that kind of like edge of
And
like,
the video gave me Mariah, the remix.
oh,
Yeah, with the hair.
you already know she's always gonna give Mariah tease. I hate to break it down. I hate to bring up, like
Yeah. No, but no, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
it's
I
nice
see you. I
though.
see
It's
you.
nice. I like this song.
All right. Well, now we're going to move on to track number 7, "Greedy." So this right here, one of the best songs on the album, I fear. No, this song is so good to drive to. This Broken Clock Spaces. So one thing about me, I love a good song to drive to. You ever turn this on in the car and start driving? Oh, it cranks. You gotta crank it up. I'm telling you, so much fun. Every time I think of the song, I just think so much fun. I love how it progresses. Her vocals, one of the best vocal performances on the entire album. Like she slid. She slid. Like there's no other way to go about it. Production 8, lyrics 8, like it's just a moments. So definitely slid, one of my faves.
This song is such a major slay. Like the fact that like Ariana came out the gate like 3 years in her career swinging with this kind of track, like this is just pure pop perfection. Like I just love the song, love the relatability about being a little greedy with someone's attention, some love. Like hey, we all have that moment, and it don't hurt to be like that once in a while. But it's just I love the song, love the vocals, just love her like
It's so
stamina.
grandiose in a good way with production and vocals.
Exactly.
Just over the top. I love it. I love.
Exactly. Love her little like stamina and delivery on the song. It's just what I need. It's just definitely I don't know how high I'd rank it. Maybe top 3 or top 5. It depends. Because my top 3 and top 5 do fluctuate, but yeah, pretty high.
Well, I do agree with my sister and brother. I love this song. This is one of my favorites. Well, I rank this as number 4 on my playlist because I just love everything about this song. I love her vocals all day. The production killed it. She just went all out for this one. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with liking a boy and saying, I don't want nobody to give you attention but me. Like, It's so cute. And I wish you would have done a remix for this. It would have sounded
Okay, but do you have someone you wanted on the remix, or you just wanted it with different production?
someone on it. I think she would have done great with the weekend because they what?
They have done enough. Hell no. I'm sorry, not every
I
song
like
need a
their future
feature.
relationship though. Like they have great
Um,
songs together.
Oh
they have some great songs together, yes, but
yeah,
not. He don't need to be on this one. I'm sorry.
yeah. I
Like,
definitely
leave it
gonna
alone.
agree with my sister and agree on
Mm-mm.
this one.
Who would
Mm-mm.
you want? Who
No
would you
one. No one. I don't need no one on this song. It
Because
is
I feel
fun
like
enough, just her.
my personal opinion, I feel like Ariana delivered, perfectly by
Yeah,
herself on
I,
this
I
song.
just feel like not every song needs a feature. There's some stuff where it's like what the artist brought to it was enough. Like I don't need no one else hopping on here. I don't like it's
Yeah,
just
because
like it's
sometimes like a featured
fun.
artist can like
Ruin the
bring
song.
like it can ruin the song or just
Yes.
bring nothing. It's like you weren't necessary, you
I
know?
Like so
know.
many times I've listened to features on songs and I'm like, man, this song would have been so good if you weren't here. Like, why'd you have to come and ruin this for me? The
That's
weekend,
how
like,
I
what was he gonna
feel.
do? What was he gonna do? Like, let's be serious for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Like,
That's how I felt with Lil Wayne. But I skip it that part.
if the weekend was gonna be featured on any song, I mean, I don't know which one it would be, but not this one. That's all I know. Like,
But it is good on its own. But I was just saying, if she did do a remix, who would you want her to do it with?
word to Alicia Keys, no one. Like, I don't need no one on this thing. I'm sorry. Too many songs that she's done collaborations on that I'm like, this was ruined. Y'all can stay at home. Ariana already ate this.
Exactly. And
Like,
then
maybe I'm
and
greedy. I want her alone on this
yes,
song. And what about it?
What
Like,
does Jessie J say in that like famous meme of her? No, 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 no.
exactly that part.
That part.
Said it perfectly.
I was just saying.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey,
we
everyone
respect your
has our own
opinion.
opinions. Yeah, yeah. We all have our own opinions and stuff, and we'll all hear each other out. It's really not that serious to me.
Don't worry, it's just for
You
fun,
know?
okay?
It's just
I
funsies, yeah.
know.
We
I
all
know.
have our
I
own things. Yeah, we
just
all have our own moments.
I was just saying if she did.
I'm with your sister. I
Thank
think they make
Why?
music. They make musical magic together. Every song that they've been on with each other, eat it up.
you.
She
Speaking of
ate you
Ariana
up. She
Yeah.
ate
Grande,
him up on "Die for You" remix. Let's state that.
indeed, because
Ate him
it
up on
was
his own song. He didn't even need to be there. I'm sorry.
I
Like,
just
what's the
loved
point?
hearing her voice because I hadn't heard it in a minute. I damn near
Yeah.
fucking my
Hmm.
knees started buckling because I'm like, girl, you don't even got to do.
Posey, who would you want her to do great with?
Well, he said he agreed with you. He said he could see the weekend on it.
I could see like another like powerhouse because she was giving me very much those
Mm-hmm.
kind of like not. I kind of want to relate it to gospel, but it's more so
Mm.
just like like that vibrato. Like
Mm.
it's crazy. So I just feel like maybe it's crazy that you mentioned Jessie J because I just love how they were on Bang Bang together, like really going up there and going for it. I don't know. Maybe like a like Demi probably would have been cute. I need somebody who matches it. Ah, don't do it.
Get Demi away. Get Demi away. One thing about Demi, they go in everywhere but the studio. And
Oh
at this
my wait.
point, no one even cares when they do go to the studio.
To
But you know
use
what?
to
I'm
use
not.
Demi's own
That's
meme,
it. That's it.
to use Demi's own Instagram meme, stay away from her. Get a job.
Oh my god.
No, because they did a song
Y'all
together.
ruthless.
Met him last night, and it wasn't even good. So
Oh,
where do
that
we go
was
from here?
trash.
Okay,
Exactly. It
but
wasn't even good. So no, no, thank you. No,
I don't even like Jimmy like that, but it was good.
no
It
comment.
was cute.
It was a
Cute
moment.
to skip.
Yeah, I said like it was a moment because for a
Yeah.
minute, like Demi was one of the main like pop people, but
For
then
all of 3 seconds, maybe.
Ariana.
Like,
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not act like them billboards didn't have Demi on them. Mm,
Hmm.
Even after that Disney spoof, because what really pissed me off was Sunny with a Chance, but we ain't gonna get into that. But I feel like they bounced back when they came back with damn, so many songs. But you can name one, you can name two,
Demi got some hits, I'm not gonna lie, but
right? You can
we
name
But
three.
moving
I
on.
don't
We
like her
moving.
attitude. She got some songs that I love, but I don't like her attitude.
Well, you know what? We're gonna keep this a classy party. We're gonna keep this a
I
classy
Yeah.
thought this
party.
was a classy
And now
party.
we gonna move on. We gonna move on to track number 8, "Leave Me Lonely" featuring Macy Gray.
Let's do it.
Okay, so my thoughts on Leave Me Lonely. You know, I like this one. I do. Her vocals definitely aid. I love the production. I love how it progresses. This isn't one that I play a lot right now just because Macy Gray, and I think she said some stuff that was transphobic, and we don't tolerate that over here. So due to that, I haven't really been streaming the song. But, I do like it. I will say that.
Yeah, I really do like the song, and unfortunately, it does rank pretty high for me on the album, but I have not been able to revisit it at all ever since Macy Gray made her transphobic comments on the Pierce Morgan show. Like, it's just very distasteful what she did. So it's just like I wouldn't feel comfortable listening to the song and supporting it, knowing all the I don't even know if Macy Gray's a songwriter, but still doesn't matter because it would still be giving streams to Macy at the end of the day as well. So it's just like, yeah, I just choose not to go there and support someone like that. But yeah, like that. Those are my thoughts on the song.
Okay. I love this song, but I just don't like her part. She would have done great without Macy Gray. But yeah, I love the song though. I didn't know what she did. And you guys can tell me later. But yeah, I don't really listen to the song that much. I only listen to it for a little bit for her part, but that's it. Cause her vocals are just phenomenal and beautiful, and can't. I can't. I have to listen to it for her part, but then I cut it off. But that's all I gotta say, and you guys can tell me what Macy Gray did later. We gonna keep it classy. Cozy, you wanna go next?
And do listen. Listen, 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 listen. Let me tell you something. I know it's very hard, damn near impossible at times, to literally separate the arts from the artist. But this is one of those instances because I'm very with y'all. Roll with me here, roll with me here. I'm with y'all when it comes to what she said was just trash, like all of that. Like, fuck that bitch. But this song, for me, it was a side of Ari that we don't get really a chance to see. You know, I don't want to sit here and say that because she does show us different sides, but it just wasn't expected. I'll say that. The collaboration for me. So I was like looking at it, I'm like, so what the fuck could they sing about? Because she's definitely gonna give Raz, while, you know, Ariana's gonna give Chris clean vocal. But I just love the topic of what was being talked about. I loved how haunting Macy and even Ariana's vocals were. Because that's the thing what you do with, like, you know, when you get on a song with somebody, when you collaborate with somebody, you want to bring out not just the best, but like things that maybe they didn't even know that they could possess. So I just loved how Ari kind of threw us for a loop with this one. It's something about Ariana and these black and white covers. I don't know, but them albums be slapping. Um, but yeah, it's up there for me. Like, I really, 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 really enjoyed the song, and it just was very um, placed very well on the track list for me because it just takes a turn after that. Like, we did all the pop shit, we did all the fun shit, the singles and stuff. But right now, it's time to get into like the nitty gritty, and I feel like this was a nice turn of events. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I would
could
love
see
for her
that.
to perform this by herself.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I need this because Ariana touched into a lot of different things, a lot of different, like, dimensions in this album. And I think this was really that turn for her, like really getting into that, away from that, just like I said, bubblegum, like pop aesthetic, away from Teenage Dream and more so into her, like, kind of like Britney, like Blackout era. So it was nice. I liked it.
Oh
But
yeah, we were just
that
talking about Blackout today.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
baby girl was going through it behind the scenes. You just never fucking know. So it made for some good
Exactly.
art, but
We love
ooh,
Britney.
Exactly. Brittany, just
Wishing
love
her
the
the
icon
best.
and legend she is. Like, she's just really Princess of Pop.
Appreciate her so much. Exactly.
yeah. I was talking about Ari too because we didn't know what the fuck was going on behind the scenes with her too.
Yeah, and her as well. Like, yeah, she was going
Yeah,
through it a
wishing them
lot.
both the best. Yeah,
Exactly.
we hate to see it. I will say that.
But yeah, I love this. I love this record.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now I think we're gonna move on to track number 9, Everyday featuring Future. Alright, that's enough. So this song, again, kind of aged like milk for me. Kind of just over this moment. I was re-listening to it again, and just, yeah, what I said about things sounding like other time. I'm, like, looking at this song right here. I'm looking at the other one that I was talking about, and, it is what it is. So I will definitely say that, I didn't need this. There's that.
Yeah, no, I tolerated the song at the time when it was out. I was like, okay, I tolerated it enough to let it play on the album, but now I skip it hardcore. It's like the worst song on the album. Like, it's horrible. Like, just objectively speaking, not a good song. Like, the production is all over the place. It's a fucking mess. Future was not needed. Like, you could literally, he's perfectly not needed in general in music, but, but, especially like on this song, definitely not. Ariana's like parts, like, were all right, but it's just, it was like, the delivery, I just didn't like it. It's just in the lyrics as well. I definitely don't care for the lyrics either. Like, the song could have had so much more, but there just wasn't anything redeemable.
I agree. The music video is weird too. Like, come on, like
Someone said it looked like she didn't have no budget for the music videos this era, because this is
Yeah,
when she fired Scooter, and then she did rehire him back.
she
Unfortunately,
had like $20
but
in a
yeah,
drink.
she really did though. Like,
it was just weird. It was just giving off weird vibes, and it was like, what the heck? Everybody making out. Like, come on, you could have
I know
done
they're making
better
out in the
than this.
laundromat, making out in the bus. Like, get a room.
Get it wrong, you two. But I can't lie, her vocals were beautiful,
yeah, vocals A for
Yeah,
sure.
honestly, vocals are.
but Future is just he's not doing it for you. Like, go away, go away, go away. Never do music again, please.
That's our petition. Wait for Future.
Never. Anesthesia, why you have to do the drop bass?
I'll be being nice. This song was fucking garbage. This
Oh yeah,
song
no,
was
straight up
fucking. This
ass.
song was a boo boo. How you gonna do a song like "Leave Me Lonely" and then just kind of spin the block on that bullshit? Like, not to say that the first
This
half of the
song
album,
didn't
This
even.
is giving a reject. I'm sorry. Like, you
right?
didn't have
This
anything
should have
else.
been
Every time
scrapped.
you hear Ariana Grande's reject songs, you're like, why didn't you put this on the album? Because she'd be putting
This
BS on
song
the
didn't
album. I'm
need to be
sorry.
on the
Why
album
did this make
at
it here?
all.
Why are we here with this moment? Disappointing.
For real.
Like,
Like,
this
this shit should have just been
been in the
alt delete.
garbage.
Like, no.
In the garbage.
This shit should have been left on the motherfucking MacBook. Like, it's wasting hard drive space. Like,
They should have deleted it from the Mac, but they should have pretended it never
right.
happened.
Like,
I'm
it's
sorry.
already given a
Right.
little bit too long of a track list in general, and then you just fucking take up a little bit more space with this bullshit. Like, girl, I'm trying to be nice, but no. Like, that shit, if you did have that somewhere in the album, that should have, it should have been up there. Like,
And she should have added more to it, like the lyrics.
it was just
Did more.
boring. It's very boring.
She
Yeah,
should have did
very
better
boring,
with
very
the.
one dimensional,
Exactly.
like unnecessary. It didn't give me anything
She
of
should have did
positive. Yeah.
better with the
Hold up.
lyrics. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it was just the same thing every time. It was like boring. Move on, move on.
Exactly, exactly. Well, now I think we're gonna move on to track number 10 sometimes. Okay, so my thoughts on this. This gotta be one of the best songs of her entire career. I did say it, and the truth had to be told. I mean, what else can I say? Like, this is just something where I appreciate, the sentiment of it so much. Like, I'm really committed into this thing that we have going on, and I never thought about turning my back on it, not even sometimes, like, and I think there's something beautiful about that. I really love the production on here as well. Her vocals on here, immaculate. Like, really, really amazing moments. I love the bridge on here as well. It's just something that has been done super, super well. So I appreciate that about it. I love just everything about the song. Like, this is like top 3 on the album for me. Just amazing. You really can't get much better than this. Like, she chewed.
Yes. Oh my Anastasia, you're really my sister in Christ for a reason. This is top 3/5 on the album for me too. Like I said, my ranking fluctuates between top 3 and 5. So songs always alternate. But yeah, this definitely stays in the top 3/5 for me because it's just like perfect production. Like, love the lyrics as well and the vocal as well. Like, it's just a nice little, sultry, acousticy kind of sounding pop song. It's just definitely what I look for and I love revisiting it every time I listen to the album. It's just perfect, and I love the guy's voice in the background. I think his name is Day Jack, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so love his little like cameo as well. So yeah, it's just nicely produced song.
For me, I love this song too. I love this song. This is in my playlist. This is number 2 on my playlist. I love this song. Her vocals are just out of this world, and nobody can do it like her. And I just love the production. Everything about this song is just dreamy, just like Moonlight. It feels just like that. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's a really good point. Like lush moments, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, like you want to fall asleep moments in a good way and have a dream about your lover. Like it's like you want to let him go, but you can't because he's stuck in your head. He's with you forever. It's like, oh my god, this song is just my favorite, and this is one of her best songs on
Wake it up, wake it up.
next to Greedy and next to Moonlight.
Period.
Exactly. I love that we're all on board.
Both of go.
Yes.
I think he said, "Hold on." I think he'll be back, and then we
Yeah.
can catch up with him when he
So
comes
while we
back.
catch up with him, I think the next track is Bad Decisions.
No,
Yes.
it's actually I don't care.
I don't care. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Not me
Yeah,
skipping the track.
yeah. Track number 11. I don't care. Let's get into it.
Oops.
All right, my thoughts on this song. I think this is a great record. I really appreciate the sentiment of it. I really used to care what people had to say about me. Now I don't care, and I think that's a place that all of us like really want to get to because sometimes you get so wrapped up in other people's perception of you and stuff that it's like you forget like what you want out of yourself and what you're trying to do. Doesn't matter what you do, you can't please everybody, so you might as well be yourself and be a good person and do what makes you happy as long as it's you know what I'm saying. So I think it's really poetic in that way. So I really appreciate that, and it's good in that. I love the production on this one as well. It's a really nice moment, fits nicely, especially coming right after Sometimes. I love her vocals on it. Sounds gorgeous as always. I like the lyrics, so it's a good track. I really do like it. I feel like I've grown more fond of it as I've like listened to it more. I think this is one that's more so of like a hidden gem. Like when you go back to albums and you're like, dang, I forgot about the song. This is a really good one. It's an album track. I just like whenever artists like really put effort into their albums and there's just like a bunch of gems like in the album. It's like, okay, this was worth me listening to the album for because I'm getting something out of it. So that's what the song is giving to me. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I really like the song too. I It took a while for the song to grow on me because I never hated the song. I was never like, turn the shit off. I need it off now. No, never
One
like
thing
that.
about you, you're gonna say that on every space we do, please.
Exactly. That's like my phrase at this point. Turn that shit off. No, but no, yeah, it was just like the song was just there for me. Like when it came out, I was like, don't love it, but I don't particularly hate it. I think it was like the brassy like parts of the like production that took a while to grow on me. It was just like, not sure if I'm really liking it, the brassful like part of the production, but I've really grown to love it, and of course love the lyrical sentiment about like not going to a place where at one point you do care for what people say, and then eventually not caring. And I feel like everyone should get to that place someday, because like obviously, yeah, like there's still certain like feedback and input you got to care about from the people that you love, because obviously there's certain input that does matter, but from input from like certain strangers that don't contribute anything important to your life, that don't feed you, that don't like pay your
Yes, you
bills,
have
like
to learn what opinions matter and what opinions don't, and it's all like relative, with your relationships with people, but you just have to block out certain stuff. So that's very important. So thank you for saying that.
of course. Yeah, so overall, yeah, I've grown to really love the song and definitely rank it pretty high.
Okay, I just have to say it one more time. Turn that shit off. Like Jay. But I don't particularly love this.
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I can't believe it.
Because I never really sat down and I listened to it like 5 times, but I still can't get myself to like. Yeah, I love the production, but it's just like I can't. Like I try, but I just can't. Like I have it on my iTunes, but I just skip it. Like I just literally skip it. I don't know. Maybe I need to give it another listen, but even if I do that, I'm still not gonna like it. I'll see, but this is not one of my favorites.
That's just interesting because I would not have expected that this is one that you wouldn't really gravitate towards. But I mean, hey, we all have varying opinions, so I will say that. And next up, let's get on to track number 12, Bad Decisions. So, here we are, Bad Decisions. And putting the song on the album was probably a bad decision. Like, let's be serious for a moment because actually talking about We Got That Hood Love. What do you know about the hood? You a white woman. Like, be for real.
You're a
Like,
white
I
woman from Boca
just.
Raton, Florida.
Exactly. Like, be for real. Like, come on. It's like, I don't know. If you listen, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it depends on where you are. Like, maybe if you heard this playing in the background and you were just like doing something, not paying attention, like, oh, okay. But it's just like, man, it's all right. It's all right. It's better than every day.
Yeah,
I'll definitely say
but
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But honestly, the song to me is pretty mid. Like
Yeah, there's like a
when you
lyric or two I'll take from it, but I don't need the song on the album. I don't
exactly
like.
like it's just like I don't really care for the song. Definitely better than Every Day, but not
I
significantly better. It's just like what who I don't know. Like I would have scrapped this if I were like Ariana's producers. Like I just
yeah,
no,
throw
thank
this
you.
garbage.
Yeah.
Hard pass. Sorry, hard pass. But she's
Why are
not.
you so excited to play this one if you don't like it?
Thank
Because
you.
you were
Excited to
I
cheering.
trash
didn't
it.
know what.
Yeah. You said,
I,
yay, yay.
I thought it was a different song.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Crap, I forgot this album in order.
It's
Duh.
okay. We'll come back around to it. It's okay. No, but that's funny. But
But
continue.
I just don't like this song because she's not black. Like, what do you know about the hood, girl? You don't know nothing.
It's
You're
so
not.
unserious. We got that hood love. Like, she really sang that and didn't bust out laughing. That's the part that I don't get. Like,
She was trying to be black.
please, this is a start. And then thank you next. That was really her black era. Like, it's so true. And she do deserve to be held accountable for that. Cause what was that? The music did eat, but she must be held accountable for,
Yeah, because it
the
was not.
culture
Yeah, we did not
appropriation
condone.
and, for the black sin. Cause that was just very distasteful.
Yeah, very distasteful.
So I
Like no.
definitely will
Yeah.
say that. And we have held her accountable for that when we did the thank you next space and stuff. So I will say that, but it just not my moment.
Yeah,
Um,
not a proud moment at all.
Yeah, she
yeah.
could have thrown this in the garbage and not put this on the album. Sorry, but not sorry.
All right. Next up, we'll go on to track number 13, Touch It. So, Ariana herself actually doesn't like this song, and that's unfortunate. I think this is a good record. I like it. Can I see why she wouldn't? Sure. But I like the lyrics. I can appreciate the production for what it is. Again, something that's of its time, but, I can appreciate it whenever I listen to it. It's not one that I like absolutely reach for it, like I have to listen to it. I think I used to, but now it's, kind of like fell off for me a little bit, but, it's like, I like it. It's cute for what it is. That's my thought.
Yeah, I really do like the song. Definitely don't rank it as high as I used to, but Ariana is very tasteless for not liking this song. Cause come on, it's a pretty good song. Like it's relatable in its subject matter. Love the vocals, the vocal layering. Like if you pay, because there's like some YouTube channels that have like like isolated her vocal tracks, and like it really shows you how like smart Ariana is with her vocal production and really is able to layer different harmonies so brilliantly. Like definitely check out the Touch It like isolated vocals. You'll definitely be impressed by it. And yeah, like I have an appreciation for this song. And it's definitely better in a live setting. Like, ooh, to hear it in a live setting, it's pretty good.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
Hey, Andrew, I gave you the mic if you wanted to speak. If you wanted to just listen, it's okay.
But if you just want to listen to her.
But my take on this, I used to hate this song. I'm not gonna lie. And then it grew on me. I hate when a song grows on me.
Why?
Cause then, like, oh my god, I hated it at first, and then it's like got stuck in my head. Like I hate that. Like I hate that. I just hate it. Like, but now I see why it's a good song. But yeah, I also see why she don't like it, but like
She said she thought it was boring.
it's not. It was boring to me at first. I was like, "Come on now, come on." But now that I listen to it, it's kind of relaxed. I don't skip it. I'll play it every once in a while, but it's not my favorite. Like, it's not. I'll play it when I want to go to sleep.
Not when you want to go to sleep, all right? And with that being said, now we move on to track number 14, New Better slash Forever Boy. You could do better. Why is this on the album? I'm sorry. Like, I've never been wild about this song. I'm sorry. It just never really gave what needs to be gave to me. Every single time I told myself, like, you need to give this another listen, I regret it. I'm like, why does this go on forever? It's just so mediocre in comparison to the other songs in the album. I just don't get it. It's just not gonna happen for me. No, why is it here? Like, I don't get it. And I don't know what else to say. Like,
Yeah, like this song is alright. Like I don't rank it that high. It definitely would agree. It's definitely one of the lower ranking songs on that album. I would not disagree with that. Although, like, if you have you heard of New Better Forever Boy Part Two? That's on SoundCloud.
I don't think so. But I mean, if it's
Yeah.
any indication of, what part one is giving, I don't need to. Like,
It's a slightly better than Part One, so definitely go give it a listen. I don't know if it'll even influence your thoughts, but just listen. I guess just for the sake of listening to see what it's all about. Yeah, but yeah, in general, I don't skip it, but it's like I'm not like, ooh, I have to go reach for New Better Forever Boy. Yeah, like the fandom definitely overhypes this song and gives it too much. I do agree.
This song, I agree, you need to go in the garbage. I'm sorry. It's just meh for me. It's like I don't have much to say. And usually I have a lot to say about something, but at this moment, no.
and with that being said, we can move on to track number 15, Thinking About You.
Yes!
Thank God that's done. Another one I don't really like this song again. Like I've listened to it in the past and then come back to it and I just was still like no like and you guys are shocked. I don't know why it's not giving. So I mean, what's there to be shocked about? Like the truth is the truth. It's just like no, like skip. Yeah, no.
Oh my god, I that's insane. Like I actually really like this song. Like has it like moved down my ranking like with more time that I've sat with the album? Definitely.
As it should.
But still a really like nice song. Like it's definitely a nice song vocally. It's relatable. I just can't stop thinking about you. It'd be like that. Sometimes people linger on in your head and you can't help but have them do that. It's just I definitely enjoy it for what it is and can appreciate it for what it is. But hey, if you compare it to some of the best songs on the album, yeah, it can definitely feel underwhelming. I can't understand that
I
point.
love this
But
song
I do like it.
better than the last song.
Welcome, Andrew.
I hate this song.
Real. See, Andrew Scorpio King, he gets it. He
You
gets
Scorpios hate
it.
everything.
You know,
I hate stuff that's worth
you know
hating. I'm
what I'm
sorry. It's not
what I'm
giving.
not thinking about is this song. That's what I'm not thinking about.
Exactly that
I
part.
love this song, but I don't love this
Out of
song.
every song to love, you pick this one,
No,
and
we
then
said
you look up.
like. It's not like a
No,
love.
I thought she said I love this song, but I don't love. Unless I misheard, then that's
Yeah,
my
she says
bad.
I like this song, but I don't love this
Okay,
song.
my bad, my
It's all
bad.
good.
Well, thank God that's finally over, and now we're moving on to real music. Now on to track number 16, Step On Up. I'm sorry, she slid. Like I remember whenever a few years ago they're like, "Oh, Dangerous Woman," deluxe, and then this came on. Oh, she said, "What you need is a number one." Exactly. After the trash that we just listened to for the past couple songs, finally some good food. Finally we get to eat.
Yes!
Thank God. Like I'm sorry, I needed this. Like I needed this moment. Like it just eats. Like the production. I love the way that she like flows in with her vocals. It's really good. I love the songwriting. I'm sorry, she slid. Like I needed redemption after these past songs. Like thank God. Like
This is such a great pop song. Like I love how like it's a very trumpet heavy song. Love the production of the song and
I
it's a
love her
very relatable
confidence on
song.
this song. I do.
Yeah, I love the confidence. I love how she talks about she has everything the guy that she's talking to needs. Like, like he just got to step on up and claim, the prize. Like, and I relate to that because, guys, I'm single myself. So definitely if you want to step on up and claim me, you can definitely do so.
One thing about Jay, he's gonna do this on every space we on, please.
Exactly. I'm using it as like a Match.com advertisement. No, but no, it's such a great song, and I love Ariana's confidence, stamina, like delivery of the song, and her agility. Like, love the run she does on the song as well. Definitely underrated song when it comes to her runs.
This is on my playlist of my favorite songs by Ariana. This is number one in my book.
Period.
Wait, wait. No, this
Uh,
is number one. This is number one. And I wanted to say I love the ending part when she said it so fast, but I know what she said, but it was so slick. I love that part. But
period.
this song is so tasteful and fun and sexy at the same time. Flirty, sexy.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
Her vocals are just fire. Fire.
Yeah, I like the chorus too. I love a good chorus. I love when people come on the track and they're ready to work. I'm sorry, that's exactly what she did.
I'm
Like
sorry.
finally, she woke me up after the last two songs. She woke me up. Ugh. How did this not
After
make the
all
standard album? I'm sorry. Real questions. We got Every Day, we got Bad Decisions, and we didn't get this on the standard album. Sick. I'm
right.
Yeah,
sorry.
honestly, if we could like switch out like Everyday and Bad Decisions for Step On Up and Jason's song, the like, next song they'll be playing, like that would have been
And
just
Yeah.
that's what I'm
This,
better.
saying. Like,
wait. Step on Up is going to be my fifth one because the Jason song is my top one. So,
yes, we about to get to Jason's song. All right. So
Wait,
let's
then
get on to
Andrew,
it. Oh wait, yeah, what you got, Andrew?
No comment.
no comment
Real.
on Step.
oh no, Andrew, no. This song is
No.
pop.
Well,
Well,
we've done what we could. Now moving on to
that
the 17th and final song. Jason's song gave it away. See, what I love about this song is that Miss Ariana got into her jazz bag. One thing about me, I love when people step into their jazz bag. Mariah, like what she did with The Wind, Lullaby of Berlin. Like I love whenever artists like explore different genres. I feel like she hasn't done enough of stuff like this, you know? Like we get it, you've done the trap 87 times, like let's move on. Like give me more stuff like this right here. You know? I love the production on there. Everything on there is fabulous to listen to. Her vocals on here are so powerful. You know, great moments there. I like the lyrics. It's rumored to be about Scooter Braun. That's at least what I read. So I'm not sure how true that is. But listen, she's saying like the rent was due because it was. It truly was. And just such a good track. Just such a good moment. And this just deserves so much more than what it gets. You know, at least from where I'm around, like circles I'm reading, I don't really see people praising the song enough. And it's like, let's wake it up. It's one of the best songs on the album. How could you not listen to this and just realize it's perfection? I don't know.
Here are my thoughts on the album. I'm not the album, the song.
Now you started too early.
Oops. Here are my thoughts on Jason's song. I don't like it. I love it. I kind of scared you for a second. As they said, you thought I was not gonna like it. No, but such a great song. I love how like it has that little jazzy Broadway kind of sound. Like definitely sounds like something that could be in a musical, but in the best way possible. And it's just, I don't know. I love how she like it talks about her strength and about wanting to maintain her voice and that no matter industry that she's a part of, specifically the music industry, will stop her from being herself. And I could definitely see how like this song could be directed at Scooter because he was definitely managing her at the time. Definitely, I could assume behind the scenes over managing her and like interfering with her vision because I'm sure she had certain artistic vision that she had that she
Exactly.
didn't want to fulfill, that she couldn't fulfill completely because of the industry she's a part of, and of course the manager she had at the time. So it's just not to like try and be your most authentic artistic self at the same time like serving an industry because that's what you are doing as an artist signed to the labels. So yeah, I just love the song overall
Exactly.
though.
What you got, Octavia?
Okay, I love this song. This is my top number one because I just love her vocals, her strong ability. Oh my god. And like you said, she needs to do more like this. I'm tired of the hood Ari. Okay? You're not hood. Okay? You're not ghetto, as people say. But she needs to do more songs like this. Because, oh my god, when I listen to this song, I be trying to hit those notes like Ari does. And it's not bad, but I still need to practice. But she can hit those and kill it every time. Even when she performed this song, it slays every time. Come on, how can you not love this song and not want to sing along to it? If you don't like this song, something's wrong with you. That's how I gotta say.
What you think, Andrew?
We still love you, and you say what you want to say.
I like her technique in the song. I like the overall sound, the production. I think it's a good song. There's other good songs on this album, so it's just hard to separate them.
Yeah,
Like for me, I like Be Alright. Um, just because like of the time period this came out, and like
Yeah.
memories associated with it. So like that's Into You, Side to Side. There's so many good songs on here. I know you already covered this, so
yeah, no,
I
but we
know.
definitely are open to hearing your
I
thoughts on
just like
those
Moonlight
songs.
was good too. There's just a lot of good songs on this album. It's a solid album.
It
So it's just
really
like
is.
then
It's
you
a
get
nice
to this
pop album.
last one. I'm like, well, it's a good song. Like, maybe there's another one that could have closed it out. The ordering of it. That's all. But it's just a critique.
Yeah, no, actually, I agree with you
Yeah.
now that you say it because I do really love Jason's
Mhm.
song, but I don't know how it would fit as a closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I definitely don't think Thinking About You would be the closer artist.
Yeah.
So honestly, yeah, for another time we'll have to discuss, you know, what song should close
Yeah.
out the
There we
Dangerous
go.
Woman album.
Hmm.
That's a good discussion
Yeah.
point, Andrew.
Yeah, points were made. Points were made. So now let's kind of tap into our overall thoughts on this album. I mean, in my opinion, this is one of her best albums. This is top three for me. It goes Sweetener, Positions,
Hmm.
and then this one. And I know people are gonna drag me because Thank You Next is in top three, but oh well, like get over it. So I really do like this one. I think it was good, for the time. And then again, like we were kind of talking about, it's kind of like her good girl gone bad moment where
Yeah.
she was kind of breaking out of how she was perceived, and good moments. I like the aesthetics of it. I like the album cover. I appreciate it for what it is. I think there's a lot of great records, like you were saying, some career best, Be Alright, Into You. We're just talking about Jason's songs sometimes. So there's some really great stuff on here generally. I think it could have been cut down, at least like 3 or 4 tracks. Like, Let Me Love You, in my opinion, Every Day, Bad Decisions. These are records I don't really feel were necessary. Knew Better, moments thinking about you. So those moments, not really my particular jams. I think we could have cut those off. Maybe there's a stronger body of work. But I mean, for what it is, for, what was happening at the time and everything, I appreciate it. Wish this would have been number one album, but of course Drake had to block it and see like, whatever. But I really do enjoy it. I think some people need to give this album a little bit more appreciation. I'm surprised that people don't really enjoy this one. Like there's some people that love it or you hate it, like Ariana's fan base. I think I heard it's like kind of divided in between like you stand this album and you stand Thank You Next, or you're more so of a like Positions and Sweetener person. And like I said, I gravitate towards those other two, but this is still one of my favorites. So I like it. Again, like I said, there are things about it sounding like the time, and I think all of her music, like people have said, it kind of does sound like the time. And there's you can take that in a good way, you can take that in a bad way. It really depends on the songs. So there's moments like that are my particular favorite. But if I just look at it, vocal, production, lyrics, generally it's pretty good. So I like this one. So those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I love Dangerous Woman overall, so now I think it's definitely top three in her discography as well. Yes, I would also rank it Sweetener, Positions, Dangerous Woman, and sorry, Thank You Next stands. It's not top three. Like I know, like certain like Arianators in the fandom like to rank Thank You Next as like her magnum opus when it's really not. Like honestly, like I feel like Ariana's yet to have a magnum opus, but I feel like
Wake it up. Wake it up.
yeah,
She really isn't. It's just, I appreciate how personal that she got on that album, talking about her struggles, and like she went through so much, so I really
yes,
appreciate her opening up in that way.
exactly.
But the trap on that, it's like it just aged very poorly, like just production wise. There are some really great songs on there, but it's
Yeah,
just, it's not top three in my opinion. But
it's not.
I get why people love it. It's
Yeah, I do.
important in her discography, but this album is better to me. I think Thank You Next more so grew on me over
Exactly.
time.
And I do love Dangerous Woman how like obviously like like my yours truly and my everything, it would be like the first bits of success that she would like have in superstardom as a pop star. But I feel like Dangerous Woman is really where she like took off and like really cemented herself as like such a well-known pop star, back in like 26 the mid 2010s, like or late 2010s. Like you really heard of Ariana, like you could really feel her in like like the timeline, the pop culture, and all that stuff. But yeah, I definitely love Dangerous Woman. Love the aesthetics of the photo shoots of the album. Love the tour. Yeah, and just overall great body of work. Like plenty of skips, don't get me wrong, but the great songs that are on the album make up for the skips and has some of her career
Definitely.
highlights. Like Into You, it has Sometimes, it has Jason's song Step On Up, it has Be Alright, Moonlight, a lot of good songs. So it's just I appreciate it for what it is, and I love Dangerous Woman has gotten me through like a lot of hard times I had back around that time when the album came out, especially like a year after when I would have like one of the hardest times in my life. It got me through so much. I'll always be grateful for what Dangerous Woman has done for me. So yeah, Ariana, you did that. I'm proud of the album and how it's endured the test of time.
Okay, my opinion. This is not my favorite album. I'm gonna be honest. My top four favorite albums of Ariana is My Everything.
Yes.
Not number.
That's your favorite Ariana album?
Not. It's not number one though. It's number four.
Oh, okay,
Then
yeah.
let me finish, okay? Number three is Position. 'Cause, I still need to listen to it a lot more. But still, give me time. It might move up to number two. Sweetener is number two, and then I like Debut. I I can't, cause that's when I first started listening to her. Like I like Debut, even though a lot of people don't like it. I do. But those are my top four.
Any additional thoughts, or can we pass it on to Andrew?
So we're just doing the overall album or albums?
Yeah, just thoughts on the overall album. Like
Mm,
how you can say how you would rank it in her discography, what
yeah.
do you appreciate about it, what aren't your favorite things about it, just, yeah.
For me, I'd probably have to rank the top Ariana album as it's a hard one. People may not even. I'm just gonna say it, Sweetener, because okay, let me explain.
Exactly.
Because I know, I feel like the Arianators, I guess that's what they call themselves.
The
They don't
Arianators.
appreciate. I think they do, but most of them are like, oh, thank you next, or like positions, or
Most of them don't
yeah.
appreciate Sweetener. Like whenever
Mm-hmm.
Sweetener came out, like there was so much hate that the
Yeah,
album got, and like oh they hate that Pharrell got and stuff, which just seemed like kind of like
yeah.
I don't know, also like low key racist to me like as well. And then I think I always loved it. I think it has grown more of a cult fan base over time,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of them don't
The
appreciate it enough
reason
for
why I
me.
like Sweetener is because like I felt like just the time period, like I wasn't doing very well, and so this album came out at the same time, and then she released No Tears Left to Cry, and I was like, oh, this is exactly what I needed at the exact right time. um you know and so for me it's like, well, the songs in Sweetener resonated at the right time for me, and so it's like, emotional connection. Like, like Mariah says about her music, it's like, well, it's successful because of the way it makes your audience, the listener, feel, and it's longevity and its impact, right? To the people who it's goes out to. Um, so yeah, I would put that as number one just because of that alone. Then it would probably be, I'd probably put, this one's hard. I'd probably put Thank You Next as a second. I'd like things like Bloodline and NASA, uh, Ghostin, that's just, this is a pretty good album. The music videos were good. Thank You Next music video was one of my favorite. All the throwbacks to previous
Yeah, Thank
movies.
You Next is a good album. It was
Yeah.
a grow on me. I'll say
Then I'd
that.
probably rank the, um, yours truly, because that's like when I first graduated. I was like, there's weird time graduating, and then like I just was waiting, like, oh, let me get a job already. It was a good, it's like a feel good album. Honeymoon Avenue being one of my favorites. I was stuck in traffic a
Yes,
lot. So, when I was
Andrew.
stuck in traffic a lot, going to, enduring capitalism, right? It's just a struggle. I was like, oh, I turn it on. I'm like, oh, look in my rearview mirror, and I play Honeymoon Avenue. And I feel like I'm in traffic. Um, you know, And Tattooed Heart, like it's just the lyrics themselves. I mean, not the
Yeah, Tattooed
you
Heart
know.
is one of her best songs if we wake
It's
up
a
now.
Yes.
good. I know she was modeled after the Blueprint, aka Mariah, but this is a good. It's a pretty good album. And then I'd probably for the third. Fourth. I'm on the fourth. It's getting hard. I was like, okay. I'd probably put My Everything, same as Octavia. It's number four. And the reasons why is Love Me Harder, the Just a Little Bit of Your Heart, My Everything. I think that was about her grandfather who passed away or did pass away. And so
Yes.
there's a tour video of her crying to her grandfather. It's like, I thought it was touching. And then the rest just what's left, the Positions and Dangerous Women. Dangerous Women and then Positions would be last for me. Not because Positions is bad or anything. Like, there's good songs I like on there. Just because I rank Positions like the last doesn't mean that it's a bad album. It's just things are very close. I feel like Ariana's albums are very close in terms of quality and how good they are. Unlike other artists who don't like sing on their albums, don't even like come up with their own songs, don't write their own songs. Like the quality is always bad, right? But like Ariana's is like her albums are like really, generally really good. Yeah,
Exactly. And we don't know those certain
yeah,
artists,
I know.
but we love
Exactly,
everybody.
exactly. We keep it classy.
We
We
love
keep it
everybody.
classy.
But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, no,
Hmm.
you brought up so many good points, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
Yep.
so much. And of course, I'm glad Sweetener got you through the hard time you're going through at the time. Because
Yeah,
similar to
that's
you,
great. That's great that it
I was
helped
also
you.
going through a hard
I
time.
Music can
know.
really help people. It can be really healing,
Yeah.
It's so
Honey
important.
Avenue and Tattoo Heart is one of my favorite songs. Yours.
Yeah, one day maybe we could do an Ariana appreciation space. Her
Yes,
birthday is what, June?
it's
Late
June
June?
26th.
Yeah. So maybe we could do something then, talking about favorite songs, favorite albums, favorite performances, like we've done for a few other artists. So we'll see, we'll see. So yeah, I think any like final thoughts you guys wanted to say on the album really quick.
The album in itself is a good album. I just wish he didn't put those bad ones on. I wish she would have switched it out with other songs.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
it would have done better. But it's still a good album, I'm not gonna lie. Like I have it on my iTunes. So I listen to it every now and again, but not like that. But it's still a good piece of work.
Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely say that. So, with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up everything for this album discussion. Thank you guys so much for coming on the space. Thank you, Jay, for
It is
co-hosting
your
with me
part
once
too.
again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining with me, for chatting with me. I appreciate you all.
Yeah,
And I host spaces every month, so I think next month I have some spaces planned. So like that'll definitely be fun. So we'll definitely tap into that. I know Jay wants to start hosting his own
yes. So
things.
what I'm gonna be planning is next month for Kelly Clarkson's chemistry release date, like on June 23rd. I think I'm gonna be doing a space to celebrate the album coming out. So if you all want to come, please do. Please follow me for more updates on the space, because the time for the space on that day will be pending. So keep look out for the announcements. But yeah, I can't wait to host that space. Like yeah, so Ari Naders and everyone else support Kelly's new song, Favorite Kind of High, and support the album Chemistry when it comes out, because Kelly sure loves Ariana and Ariana loves Kelly.
Not the Kelly Clarkson promo once again, but nothing
Exactly.
new, nothing new. So yeah, this is recorded, so I will be re-uploading this on YouTube, doing a couple edits just to clean it up a little bit. So hopefully in like the next like 3 days or something around there, I can like turn this out so you guys can like re-listen to it and post it so you guys can retweet and such.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much, Anastasia, for hosting this with me. Like,
of
it was a
course,
privilege to be able to, co-host with you once again. I can't wait to do it the next time. Thank you, Octavia, Andrew, Crystal, Cozy, and everyone else that came on the space. Like, y'all
exactly.
were so real for coming. Thank you so much for having such a fun conversation. This is a great combo, and I can't and I can't wait for the next one. And I love the sound effect. Yeah, but besides that, y'all take care now, and I can't wait to see y'all later.
All right, bye guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so that's going to be it for the space that I hosted on Ariana Grande's Dangerous Woman album. Thanks again to everyone who came. Really appreciate you. And so, if you guys wanted to see more videos on Ariana Grande, I'll have a on the screen right here to where you guys can go to. But that is it. If you enjoyed it, give it a like down below. It helps me on lines. YouTube algorithm. I very much appreciate it. Subscribe to see more videos like this. If you hit the bell, get notifications on your phone so you not miss when new videos come out. First link down below in the description will be my second channel, so subscribe to see more on there. Also going to have my Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, my TikTok if you guys would like to check me out over there as well. well, and links to educate you guys on important situations. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.